Insurgency Sandstorm is another game that I'm really looking forward to this year, and alongside Battlefield 5 and World War 3, I believe we will have a trio of games that provide slightly different takes on the first-person shooter genre. New World Interactive, the developers of Insurgency Sandstorm, recently released a multiplayer gameplay video, and footage of that can be seen in the background right now. In my opinion, gameplay trailers and uncut gameplay is what it's all about, and you can learn loads from someone actually playing the game just from a few minutes of gameplay. Watching a lot of trailers and things that have been mocked up by the team aren't really the same as seeing something that's in real time, and I feel as if this gameplay shows far more than all the other trailers put together. To start off, here is some key information. The game will be releasing for PC in September 2018 and for console in 2019. The pre-order beta will take place from August 9th to August 13th, and if you did pre-order, all you have to do is download the game from Steam and get playing. There's a 10% discount I think at the minute, and that will run all the way up to the end of 2018, and a further 10% if you owned the first Insurgency game, so the game's not that expensive, $25, and that's not a bad price I think for this game at this point in its life. There will be another beta before the full release in September, and the guys at New World Interactive plan on updating the game with the feedback that the players provide in that time. Now, what will you actually get to play during the beta? 3 maps will be included from the final release build, each a complex maze of brutal interiors, deadly sniping lanes and wide open battlefields, uniquely designed to make every moment of your game feel fresh. Whether your playstyle is run and gun, slow paced or more specialised, you'll find plenty to study and learn across the maps. This sounds a lot like what we experience in Battlefield, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they come up with. For me, I think the urban aspect of Insurgency Sandstorm is going to be what gets me excited, and that hopefully is going to be a lot of fun to play during this beta. The 4 game modes are Firefight, Push, Checkpoint and Skirmish. Each change the accessible part of the map, drastically altering the available strategies, again very similar to how DICE set up the maps in Battlefield. There will be a second beta, and that will take place on August the 30th, so the very end of this month, and they will have a further 3 maps available to try out, so at that point everything the game will release with will have been extensively tested, hopefully ironing out any potential bugs that people might experience on release. So what about the gameplay that they have recently shown us? Well, from what I can see, the gameplay is actually quite fast, and not as slow and methodical as some people thought it would be. This puts it in line with a Battlefield game, a recent Battlefield game that is, instead of being a game such as Squad or Armour, and I think that is a good thing. From what I can tell, people want a game that requires a lot of tactical thought alongside precise aiming and movement, however don't want it to be so fast paced as to imitate a Call of Duty game. Battlefield tends to get the balance about right in my opinion, and with Insurgency seeming to follow suit, I imagine it'll be a lot of fun to play. The audio also sounds fantastic, and you can hear some of that in this clip. One thing I would say is that the animations look a little bit clunky, and that's especially the third-person animations, but who knows how old this multiplayer gameplay is. It could be an older build, and that was certainly the case when we were playing the BF5 Alpha. The build we were playing was actually a couple of months old, so things do move on, and I'm expecting things to look a lot more sharp than they do currently in this gameplay. The gameplay looks good, the gunplay looks fine, can't really tell without playing it much myself, but I'm certain that there will be a lot of people giving feedback during that first beta, so get yourself involved if you can. I know they've got some closed stuff going on where they're testing things, making sure the beta's in a decent state for people to play. I'm looking forward to it. I'll definitely be online during that, and I'll have some gameplay to share with you guys. So that's all I've got for you today, just a quick bit of information on the Insurgency Sandstorm beta, the new gameplay, and then my opinion on what to expect. A couple of links in the description down below with some information, and you should also be looking forward to Gamescom on the 20th of August, where they'll have more information and their own booth where most of the YouTubers will be nipping into and getting some more information and gameplay and hands-on experience. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.